supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. We got some squats going on here and some deadlifts, or some death lifts, as Marshall Johnson calls them, as you'll see in an upcoming interview with him for thepowermagazine.com. Go on thepowermagazine.com and subscribe before I kill your whole face. Here's my chubby little self banging out some deadlifts. Once again, working on my form, which always sucks. Something I'm always working on. This guy, I don't know if I'm ever going to remember this guy's name. He might be in the gym for a couple months before I get that straight. But he's sitting on the box for too long, whatever his name is. We'll just call him What's His Face until I figure out what his name is. There's Silent Mike, banging out some back squats. These guys got the cambered bar. Cambered bar helps relieve stress off the shoulders. It also puts the barbell in a different place for you, so you have a different center of gravity. Trying to really take my time with my setup down there at the bottom. It's just so awful. My mobility's not very good. See, Mr. Robot Pants is able to snap into position a little bit easier. Here's Torta. These are just some very unimpressive deadlifts by him. I don't know what he's doing. Look at that double. I mean, that was... I don't know how many chins he made there at the top, but it was quite impressive, let's just say. Working up in weight, got a little bit of band tension on there. Worked up slowly on this day and ended up going over 6 something with the bands on there. I think it went up to about 635 or 645. Can't quite remember. Maybe we should just call this guy Josh. This kind of looks like a Josh. Form is pretty good, but maybe just sitting down there a little bit too long. I might be able to hork my knees out a little bit further. Throw those knees out a little bit more. You see, Torta does a good job of it. Here's Mr. Robot Pants. Mr. Robot Pants and Silent Mike collaborated on a recent supertraining.tv video that has gone viral. It has the AIDS virus, I believe, along with some other things. There I am going west side, taking off the t-shirt, making it a west side lift. But Mr. Robot Pants and Silent Mike decided to shoot a video and do some voiceover to it. It actually came out to be highly entertaining. But one thing I want to add is that they do some assistance work in there. And if you watch the tape closely, well, they do a couple things in there. For one, they do assistance work, so pay attention to that, because both of them end up with crazy amounts of scoliosis by the end of it. And then also, Robot goes into detail about the percentages, and then Mike tells you how to recapture those percentages by rewinding the video. So you're going to want to listen to that because it could be crucial. I think, if I can remember, hopefully I'm not misquoting Mr. Pants, Mr. Robot Pants, you see right there. But I believe he said it's 50% of your max and 50% of your effort. So I think that leaves you with 25%. Or 75%. I can't figure out 75% of what. So maybe they can do a future video, not actually in the future, but maybe they can do another video and tell us kind of what they meant by that percentage. But they did some lat work on that day, and they both came in today, and it was, I mean, you can see it right there underneath Robot's armpits there. He's clearly bigger. I don't know what he's doing there with his deadlifts. But they look weird, don't they? Doesn't he look weird? Speaking of weird, here's Ricky. And he always looks like he's wearing like pajamas or something. Look at that. It's like a pair of long johns. I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to have sometimes you have to have a private conversation with people about their attire. Speaking of a bad attire, look at this. This is a bad wardrobe choice. I got to do a better job of forcing my knees out. I got to do the Dan Green dropping my nuts on the bar technique. I worked on that actually on Tuesday, and it seemed to be pretty beneficial. This is 6:45 or whatever it is, 6:35. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's 6:45. Put that up for double, and that is it from supertraining.tv.